So I recorded just like half this video and it was absolutely amazing. Then I realized my microphone was on mute. Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm super proud to finally talk about more Devil May Cry content. As much as I would love to sit down and make one of my typical videos I usually make with a nice script and a long edited video, I think it's important that we just sit down and talk about this while the news is fresh, because we have some good news coming very soon in the future. It'll all make sense in a moment. So just stick around and let's just watch this new trailer. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and correct myself. Let's go ahead and take a look at this new trailer and analyze it, because I'm pretty sure all of us have seen it by now. If you haven't seen this trailer, link will be in the description box below, and I highly recommend you go and check that out first, and then come back here and we'll dissect this bitch. So after watching this trailer, there's actually not a lot of new stuff in here that we haven't seen before. Now granted, we did get to see some of V's gameplay, which is very exciting, but there is some important stuff we do need to talk about. So when the trailer first starts, we see this big, what I'm assuming is inside that demon tree we've seen quite a few times. And if we come back here real quick, we can actually see that Rebellion does indeed break. Now, when Rebellion breaks, what's going to happen to Rebellion? Because we've seen the gameplay of Dante already. He has Rebellion, and it looks like he's going back to that demon tree. As the trailer progresses, we also get to see more of Urizen and hear his voice for the first time, and quite frankly, I don't know how I feel about Urizen, because if I'm being perfectly honest, he looks cool, he looks intimidating, he looks like he has great motives, but here's the problem though. Urizen sounds like a guy talking out of a freaking soda bottle. I don't understand why they made his voice. And now I'm Urizen, come with me if you want to live. I will show you your worst nightmare. Now my lips taste like cream soda. The best kind of soda. You know, the thing I'm starting to like about Urizen so far is the fact that he seems to be showing himself as some sort of master manipulator. It looks like he's trying to play the characters from the start into their own traps. So if Urizen is planning to be this huge mastermind character, it's going to be very interesting to see how he's going to plan to trap these guys inside their own game. I mean, we're sitting here playing these characters, and it looks as if, I can't help but feel as if every time we've seen the gameplay, there's a bigger evil going on here. Like, they feel like they're about to save the day, but something bad is going to happen. There's going to have to be some sort of climax moment. What is it? I hear a lot of people have been talking about how they think that V is going to be the traitor in all of this, and as much as I don't want to believe that, because that seems kind of predictable from what we've seen so far, at the same time, after watching this trailer, it seems as if V has not opened himself to the players. Now when it comes to the other trailers that we've seen about Nero and Dante, we've seen them more from their perspective of what they think is going on. But with this new V trailer, we haven't actually seen more about V. We've seen his gameplay, but we haven't seen the story of V. In fact, it seems like it's more Nero and Dante's trailer with some V talking about the motives of the story. It seems like a story trailer. It doesn't seem like a V trailer. And in fact, I think that's done on purpose. I think they did that so we don't know more about V. He's still a skeptical character when we play the game. But nevertheless, I digress. Let's get back to the trailer.
Okay, Shakespeare, just remember this. You and I like to exist, so get rid of those demons quick, because killing them ain't my stick. Go.
So this is kind of a big deal here. So this bird is called Griffin, as confirmed inside of an article written earlier today. It looks like they're opposing ideologies, hence why Griffin seems to call V like Shakespeare. It's like, oh man, he's this poetic guy. Oh man, you're the cool guy. It's more of the bantering type. You know, you got the character that knows what he's doing, and then you have the second character that's not really sure what's going on. So what he does is he just picks fun on the guy that knows what's going on, if that makes sense. So later on in the trailer, we actually see that V's face starts cracking, which is very odd. We don't really know why his face is cracking. We don't have enough information. Some people have been pointing out the fact that it's kind of similar to Virgil, because he had that cracked face when he had his corrupted form, but I don't personally think he's Virgil. That doesn't seem to line up. Now, back to the cracked face. Why is this boy's face cracked? Well, minus the fact that he has this new emo song that makes it sound like it's directly out of your early high school years back in the 90s. I think there's actually something going on here, the fact that he has to slay these demons to stay alive. And if that were the case, what if he has to maintain himself, keep himself alive by keeping these demons down? Earlier in the trailer, we even heard that there's this new guy rising to power and we gotta stop him. Dante, I need your help. Of course, we're talking about Urizen, but what if Urizen's the one keeping V from being alive and he has to, I don't know, somehow bring himself back? Yep, that looks like a devil trigger to me if I've ever seen one before. I'm very excited for that. So let's quit beating around the bush. Let's talk a little bit more about V in his gameplay. That's what we came here to see. So you can see the trailer for yourself and see what he does for gameplay. He's basically a summoning character, again, pointed out by another one of the leaks. I know, there's like 5,000 leaks, and so far, most of them have been accurate. He definitely seems like some sort of summoning character, and I find that to be kind of exciting. It's a different take on the character. We see 3 different characters within here. We see Griffin, which is the bird. We see the panther thing, which I think is called Nightmare, Darkness, or something like that. And then we see this giant weird creature that pops up numerous times. We've seen V ride on top of him. We see him just controlling him to fight like a golem. And we've seen him shoot this giant beam out of his fucking face, which I really wish I had sometimes. Overall, V looks like a pretty dope character to me. I'm excited to see more of his gameplay because he's got a lot going on here. You'll also notice about halfway through the trailer that the new Subhuman song is played by a different singer. Thank God! It seems as if not only did they replace the singer because the rape allegations that happened with the previous singer, but they changed the vocals a little bit so that it's not just screamo. There's like alterations or techno. I don't want to say techno, it's not the right term, but they did alter the man's voice to fit with the instruments a little bit better. And quite frankly, I kind of like the sound of it. So another thing we see here is V just gets stabbed, and then he's a decoy, and then he just smacks the guy in the back, which is dope. But the real exciting thing is what comes up next. From here, we see V activate this weird Devil Trigger mode where he gets his own version of white hair. And you can even see it again in gameplay right here when you activate the mode. It seems pretty seamless. All it really does is just turn his hair white. If you pay attention in the bottom corner, you'll see his hair slowly transform into white, like him activating his Devil Trigger, and then a meteor comes out of the sky. Now, it looks like the meteor was coming out of the sky before his hair turned white, so it's possible the meteor had something else in the effect of the game. We don't know. It looks like it's this creature that he spawns, or that's the way the trailer seems to be portraying it. But either way, this white hair ability seems to be his form of Devil Trigger. Last time we saw this was DMC Devil May Cry when Dante activated his Devil Trigger and started getting white hair. Itsuno likes a lot of the ideas from DMC. People have been making connections saying that because there's this one thing from DMC now it's in Devil May Cry 5, it's connection. Well, quite frankly, Itsuno liked some of the ideas from DMC Devil May Cry, and he's trying to put that into Devil May Cry 5, but that doesn't mean it's a connection, it just means he likes some of the ideas. Does that make sense to you guys? There's a lot more cringy lines that we hear about, you know, what's going on? We don't know what's going on. A little bit of tentacle pointers you guys saw there. But then we get this final Devil Trigger form of Dante, which looks pretty dope. I do say so myself. Now, it looks like it's going to be some sort of form he's going to have to acquire throughout the game, maybe after Rebellion breaks. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But I am pretty excited to see. Alright, my dudes. Let's get to the juiciness. The real bits. The real good stuff. Here's what we want to see. So as the trailer comes to a conclusion, we see this weird mode come up, which looks a lot like Bloody Palace. And then we see guys run into the portals. Turns out it is Bloody Palace, and it's coming in a later update that's free, thank goodness, and it's in April, which is a month after the game's launch, which, if they need a little bit more time to work on it, that's okay. I'd be really excited to see if they were going to continue to add more content after the game's launch, because it's definitely a needed thing for a game like this, because otherwise the campaign would release and the game would kind of die out, and that's not really something that people want. We do want more content out of the game, so hopefully we'll get more story, more game modes, or more something. I do want to see more out of Devil May Cry. I love this game, and I don't want it just to, you know, die out and have nothing. Not to say there won't be any content for the game, but it is exciting to see more content released over time so that we can continue to enjoy the game. It'll have more longevity, and that's something that Devil May Cry has desperately needed over the years. I can't beat around the bush for that, I'm sorry. And the last thing we see here in the demo is play the first demo exclusively on Xbox One December 7th, which is tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, now you know the real reason why I made this now. See, I gotta be waiting to stream this tomorrow, so I had to put this video together now. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow I will be streaming Devil May Cry 5, or the demo of it at least, until I die of starvation or something. I don't know, I'm gonna be playing the game quite a bit. So be sure to tune in, check out when I'm streaming, and be sure to check it out, because it's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna try out all the moves. We're gonna look around, see if it's any different from the Gamescom version of the demo. I don't think it is, but who knows? Maybe they changed it up after a while. I am very excited to see how this demo is going to pan out. I just want to play it right now, but we have more information on this demo. So as you can see here, it says that it's going to be exclusively on Xbox first. Now it's tricky because it says first demo exclusively on Xbox. Now, does that mean that it's only on Xbox, or is it first coming to Xbox? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see right here from this article, it seems to be confirmed the fact that it's only going to be on Xbox, which I find kind of odd. But then again, I've seen a lot of games that are played on multiple platforms but have betas that are only on certain platforms. Destiny, I'm looking at your alpha. But at the end of the day, I'm very excited to at least be able to get some hands-on time with the demo. So if you guys are unable to play it, come check it out. I will play it for you guys. If you ask me to do something, I'll be sure to do it for you. Now, according to the trailer, it says it's a demo. However, I believe it's some sort of beta. They're being upfront and actually saying that it is, in fact, a marketing ploy. It's a demo. It's not a beta. It's not a break it sort of thing. It is an actual demo. You're playing our game. And because of this, it is December 7th to January 6th. It's not going to be a permanent thing, sadly, but gotta get that hype built back up, right? You gotta do it somehow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost freaking ended the video without talking about the huge thing that people have been talking about. Co-op! Yes, co-op is confirmed? So there seems to be some sort of co-op mode, but it's not co-op. It's multiplayer, but it's not co-op. But it's not competitive. So what does this mean? So after seeming to read this article, they talk about how it's got a co-op function, but it's not go play with your friends or go matchmake. So it seems as if with the single player experience, it's going to maintain its single player experience. However, you can run into the other characters when you're playing the game. As playing Nero, sometimes there'll be parts where you run into V and Dante. You'll see Dante running, and maybe the character ran in a circle and then ran through the cave and then he's gone. You can't follow him. Because whenever a player was doing that and got to the multiplayer session, he jumped down, he ran in a circle, and then he ran to the cave and played that portion of the level as Dante. That's it. It's not actually co-op. It's recorded data from players doing stuff. Now, I'm not really for sure if this is 100% what's going to happen, but this is what this article seemed to talk about, and it's kind of like Nier Automata, where you only somewhat interact with players. You never actually interact with them. Your save files interact with them, and sometimes you find dead bodies of other players throughout the game. Yay. But, I mean, it's something. It's a step forward in the right direction, so maybe we'll see some fun things out of this. Maybe some players will do some funny things. Maybe players can help you actually fight in the game, and so although it's recorded, you do see them fight other demons alongside you. So maybe there are some cool aspects to this. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. But ladies and gents, that's all I've got for you today. I'm sorry I didn't do this long ed video, but I mean, I had to get this out because I gotta be ready to stream this shit tomorrow. I'm super excited to be able to play Devil May Cry 5 for you guys tomorrow. Again, be sure to tune in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video so far. Please leave a positive rating down below if you enjoyed, and always leave a comment down below because I do want to hear your guys' feedback and anything you have to say about the game. I read your comments all the time, 100%. 100%. I get lonely. So thank you all very much for watching. I love you all a long time, not a hard time. I'll see you guys next time.